let me catch you up. So it's been almost 3 years since I moved to Nanyuki. And in that period of time, I have gone through quite a number of transitions. So I moved to Nanyuki when I was still a digital marketing coach, training entrepreneurs on how to use digital marketing. And then I ended up at Olpajeta in conservation, and I was focused on conservation and conservation marketing, and I went through that for almost a year, and it was such a cool experience because I love animals, and just being around them and having the opportunity to get up close and personal with them was something else. But then what that meant is, because I was so focused on that and focused on learning, because I'd never been in conservation, most of my work has been in telecommunications. So I needed to learn this new field. So I needed to immerse myself into it, immerse myself into the organization, and really learn things really quickly in order for me to have an impact. And then after that, I ended up going to Bali. And I moved to Bali, where I stayed for 3 months actually. And it was something else. So I went with the mission of, one, getting better at my digital marketing skills, because I wanted to learn from other digital nomads. What are they doing differently? How can I be better? And also get into those networks, because sometimes it can be lonely when you're a digital nomad, you're working from home or you're working remotely in cafes and all that. And in Kenya, I don't see too many digital nomad communities. But out there in Bali, that's really where the headquarters is. There are so many digital nomads there that I wanted to go to where there's the largest concentration, because I knew that I would be able to form networks and be in networks that would help me get better. Because I'm the kind of person who is constantly striving to get better. I'm never the same person like one day to the next, because I love to read, first of all. I love to learn. I love being around people who teach me something. And it's just fantastic. Oh, geez, I didn't even introduce myself in case we're just meeting. My name is Jacqui, and now I can say I'm a real estate marketer, which I have been, interestingly enough, because I used to do work for developers, like real estate marketing for developers. So I'd work with big developers who have huge projects, and I would help generate leads for them. But I remember I had this fear of doing anything beyond just generating the lead and giving it to them. And one of the CEOs for one of the clients that I was working with told me, he said, you know, you're really good at generating leads, and I think you'd be really good at closing the leads as well. I just thought to myself, you don't know, like, I love being online, like generating the leads, running the ads, building the funnels, like optimizing funnels and landing pages, and you know, tweaking things here and there. That's the stuff that I really enjoy. And when I went to Bali, I started spending time trying to understand what I really want to do in the next phase, because I knew that I didn't want to come back and coach anymore. Not because I didn't enjoy it, I did, but I felt like it was time to really apply my marketing skills on something else that I built. Instead of teaching people, for me, I felt I wanted to apply that into a new business and something that I enjoy, a focus area that I enjoy. So I come back from Bali and I'm like, oh, and another thing I also did when I was in Bali was I had an idea for a software, and I wanted to develop this software, but I knew that if I did it here, like in Kenya, I may be able to get the skills, people with the right skill set, but then I have tried, like in the past, developing apps, building websites, like with people, and I hate to say this, but I find that a lot of the times Kenyans' work ethic is not that great, especially when this person is like self-employed and they've got clients and they've got deliverables. They're very quick to tell you, I can deliver your website in 6 weeks or 1 month, but then they end up taking longer, switching off their phone. There was even a lady, I had to go to her office, and because she had stopped picking up my calls, I think she had even blocked me. And I went to her office and I found her there working on another project. And I'm like, you're 6 weeks late on my project and you're working on someone else's project, and then you're not picking up my calls. And I'd already paid her like 60% of the money. So I've just had not that great experiences. I actually had to learn how to build my own websites and then get somebody else who can help me with some of the back-end stuff that I don't know how to do. So when I was thinking about this software company, I knew that I would need people who can be serious and who can help me deliver this project the way in which what I had in mind. So part of going to Bali was to be able to find people I can partner with for this software. My skills are in marketing, their skills are in development. They develop the software platform, I help market it, and we grow this business. So I ended up doing that, and we actually formed a US-based company, and work is in progress. Like, we are already building the software, and I'll tell you more about it. It's a really cool platform. I'm actually really excited about it. So there was that. Then I came back and I decided that I was going to focus on building a real estate platform. And this platform would help people get land in Nanyuki, because I had the same need a while back, and I started looking for land in Nanyuki because I decided I'm going to settle here. I'm going to build my holiday home here, and not my holiday home and my main home here. And I wanted to look for good deals, understand the area, understand different parts of, where should I buy, where there's water, good soil, where there are good views, where land is at a good price, where there are development, security, all these things. I started to see this gap in the market where if you're looking for land in Nanyuki, you're not able to go to one central place where you get to see different listings, really good deals. But most importantly, what you see on that website has been verified. So it exists, the documentation has been checked, the location has been vetted, the environment, what's around, and you get this information in a way that makes it easy for you to decide, do I even want to come and see it or not? Which for me is taking a video of the environment, talking about the experience, maybe access to this place, what are the different facilities that are there, is there water, is there electricity, because I'll even talk to people in the neighborhood. I'll go around, I'll look at what's going on, I'll drive around that area to see if there are any developments that are coming up, so that even when I recommend something to somebody, I can recommend it from a holistic perspective. Not just the soil, the land, but I can tell you, there's this development coming up. This area is really growing fast. This area has a problem with security, but it's being sorted. So in another 2 years or so, it will be getting better. Or the issues that have been there in the past have been solved. So now land prices are going up. Or there are roads that are passing in this area that will make the value of this land double in 2 years. I've partnered with people who have been in the business for more than 10 years. They have a lot of experience. A lot of them understand Nanyuki, some of them were born here and they understand Nanyuki so well. Areas where they've told me, don't sell anything there unless you want problems. Because the land, the title deeds in that area have a problem that, even lands is they don't know how to solve. So better that you don't get involved with selling land in that area, and then your clients end up coming back to you later because there actually are issues with the boundaries in that area. So things like that. There's so much that I want in terms of the experience of people buying land that I even ended up getting this map of Laikipia, which was actually surprisingly expensive, more expensive than the normal maps I usually buy. And this is just printed on normal paper. But this map shows you Laikipia, the conservancies, the boundaries, the waterways, different things. And it also gives you a bit of information about Nanyuki, rainfall, temperature, animals, wildlife, history, when did people migrate here, what were some of the issues. I was reading about, 1820 was where there was this disease that wiped out 90% of the Maasai's cattle. And there's a lot of information on this map, which is why it costs 2,000 bob for that map. And it's things like those that I want to share with people who are working with me, people who I'm helping identify their ideal property, whether it's to build a home, to subdivide, to build a resort, to get a ranch, to donate to their church, like whatever it is. If somebody's looking for land for agricultural use, like all those things, I want to make sure that if it's in this area, Nanyuki, Timau, and part of that route of Rumuruti, that if it's in this area, then you coming to this platform or you working with us is that one-stop shop that will get you the place, but will also enable you to have a great experience. So that's what this platform is about, and that's what I built. And the platform is called Own Kenya. I'm going to link it below. And so far, the feedback that I've gotten has been really great. Like, I've gotten a lot of inquiries. I've had such interesting experiences. I've seen such cool properties. Yesterday, I met some really cool guy who there's somebody who was looking for land, and he owns a lot of land in that area, and I'd been told that he was selling, but turns out he wasn't selling, but he did connect me to somebody else who was. And he helped me out, like, by even giving me a bit of history of the area, like telling me which are the good areas, which are the areas that flood, which are the areas that, which side of the road is better, all this information that I'm gathering that I'm going to use to help the people who I'm going to work with. So it's really exciting. So yeah, that's Ninja, my dog. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I ended up doing. I ended up getting a dog. Say hi, Ninja. Yeah, he's a mini Doberman. So another thing that I really want to do as part of this process is to also have like immersive tours. When people come to look for land in Nanyuki, instead of just coming and driving to Nanyuki, seeing the land, I want us to do tours where you can be here for a night or two and just go around this area, go around the conservancies, go around the different parts, from Timau to Sweetwaters to Ngobit to Segera, like that side of things, just to have Dol, there's that side, Jacqui, like there are so many different parts. And when you come here, you have a much better understanding when you spend some time here than when you just wait. Oh, what's that? Is that another dog? Okay, so you go on safari, you have an adventure, we do activities, but within that you also get to know the investment opportunities in those areas. What is coming up? What place did you connect with the most? So those are the things that I want to do. And I have actually gotten a sponsor who's going to sponsor some of these things and help support it, because they also have projects that I'm helping market for them. So it's all coming together. I'm going to share even more as we go along. I know I've been really quiet and sporadic in how I've done my content. I've focused a lot more on generating content for my business. So like getting the Own Kenya YouTube channel going and getting the listings and putting that up, and also building the website for that. And then there's also the software business, which we are building, and there's work of there involved as well. So as much as I've neglected my YouTube channel and being here with you, it's not because I didn't want to. Like, I really just reached a point where I said, I need to pick my battle right now. And in order for me to be consistent, I needed to take that break so I can get those things up and running. And then now I can come back and start sharing more and more with you. So I'm really, really excited. If you want us to work together, check out the platform, check out the listings. Contact information for the different listings is there, so you can see how to reach out to us. And I would love to hear from you. And do tell me, are you planning to come to Nanyuki? Is this something that you would do, or yeah, like give me ideas. Tell me your connection with Nanyuki. Today I was talking to somebody who was telling me about the fact that they grew up here. They left and they don't live in Nanyuki anymore, but he was telling me about his connection to this place and how he went to school and where his parents are from, and like we got to talking and I'm like, wow, it's fantastic. So yeah, tell me your Nanyuki stories down below and I will see you in the next video.